Okay, this became a little bit more difficult than I thought. I really have to give those influencers some respect. You need to reach a certain amount of narcissism to be able to film yourself without being feeling awkward. And I haven't reached that level yet, so we'll see when I get there. No, I'm just kidding. It's just weird talking to a camera. And it's been a while, so maybe that's a part of the problem. But it's been, I think, like 5, 6 weeks since I did last leg workout, and try to do a update or a recap of the last couple of weeks. And it's nothing really special. The one thing that's kind of a problem is we're redoing the kitchen upstairs, and that turned into me don't you know it's difficult to make 6 meals a day based on a microwave, a cooking plate, and an air fryer. It's not impossible, of course, but it takes time. If you try to cook meat or chicken or anything on that cooking plate, it takes forever. So if I'm gonna do that 6 times a day, it's difficult. But lately I've been doing, I think, two shakes, one cream of rice meal, and 3 meals of meat, one scampi and two red meat actually. So I'll show you the meals going into this week, and I'll show you a lot this week, and that's why I wanted to do an update, just because I've been away for a couple of weeks, and being able to understand what's happened, you need to understand the last couple of weeks. And I continue pushing as hard as I could, even though with the problem, cooking wise, my weight went down quite a lot. So I ended up, really in a bad position strength wise, meaning that a lot of my lifts were very painful, because when you lose a lot of weight in like short period of time, you kind of lose that tightness in your body, and squatting, pressing, everything becomes a painful process. And it really drove me to pushing too hard, really. And last week, I think, I'm back to normal. I think I pulled my hamstring, last week doing deadlifts. I'll show you a couple of lifts from last week. I pulled 250 kilos for 5 reps, and I'll show you a little bit from a shoulder workout, which nothing special really, but it's just a starting position. And these are the lifts that I want to make an effort in, because I think it will gain, it will be able to make my physique a little bit better. So upper back, shoulders, and arms is what I wanted to bring up. On top of that, we need to keep your strong points strong. So still bench pressing, still doing a lot of weights there. I think today I did, as you see in this video, I did 150 kilos for 14 reps without the spotter. So strength is absolute there, and I'll continue pushing, and strength will, it won't like increase a lot, but it will stabilize. And even though my weight will drop a little bit more, before the competition, but that's still 5, 6 weeks until. So we'll see how things go from here. And I wanted to do a deadlift PR this prep, but because of the hammy, I think it will be a problem, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna do legs in 2 days, I think. I'll see how things feel, and I ain't gonna pull anything, but try to squat, try to do a little bit of leg press probably, and see how it feels. If it feels fine already, then I know it's nothing serious. If you feel bad, I'll do the necessary to make it good again. Uh, and that's it. Is what it is. I don't think it is a big problem. So weight wise, I'm about 110 kilos, and I'll update my physique this week so you guys see where I'm at. I'm not like very good conditioned, but I'm okay. Look like I train, and I'm in a better position than I was last time. And this competition is, we're talking about a pro card. This is a pro card. It might it be that it's like low hanging fruit, but it will still be a pro card, and it will still be me reaching a pro card without a coach, without anybody helping me, and being from Norway in the middle of nowhere, really, with the resources and everything that I don't have that a lot of other people have. Will be, I think it will be quite. I will be. I think I will be happy. I probably won't be happy, but it's something to look back at and think that you actually did something that was difficult, because that's what it's gonna be. This next 12 weeks ain't gonna be a walk in the park, that's for sure. And I'm gonna push as hard as I can. So I think for the next 4 or 5 weeks, my weight will stay quite stable, and I'll push as hard as I can in the gym just to make sure that I'll get as much out of every pound that I drop. I don't leave anything in the tank. It's one of the biggest mistakes is going down too quickly and then ending up losing muscle. So be consistent with the diet, and pushing when it needs to be pushed, and holding back when you need to hold back is one of the biggest thing. Bodybuilding is not like dieting in normal sense. Because if I was dieting just to lose weight, that would be easiest way would be just starvation. You don't get peaks in blood sugar, you don't get anything. It's just stop eating. Make sure you're healthy, but stop eating. That's the easiest way to lose weight. But now it's a whole nother game. I'm gonna try to stay, as heavy as possible, and on top of that, I need to lose all my muscle, all my fat. So consistency is key, and consistency is also the way to make shit easy. Meaning that if you don't pretend that this is rocket science, it will be just keep on walking. It's like a marathon. Don't fucking stop. That's simple. You'll get there eventually, and with a little bit of experience, a little bit of knowledge, you will hit that peak and that top in your performance at the right level, and you will end up quite successful with your journey. So not a lot to say, and if forgotten probably a lot. There's a lot that I could have sitting here and talk about, but I just want to do an update, a recap of just saying that I'm still here and I'm gonna do this. And for the next 12 weeks, I'm gonna do the same thing all over. It's gonna be fun for me, maybe for you guys too. We'll see. Remember, like, subscribe, and I'll probably make a new video tomorrow about my diet, and I'll make a couple of videos this week about how to train back, how my leg trainings have developed, and how I keep progressing when it comes to training.